Alright Guardians, this is our weekly solo player's guide to the Nightfall. I'm going to do my best to do all three classes this week. This one is going to be the Garden World with a Hunter. We are doing Arc Singe and Heavyweight. This does help a lot in the boss fight, especially Heavyweight and Arc Singe, because there is no arc damage at all in the boss fight. But we are rocking the Duke MK44. Mine's got Outlaw and Rampage, and I put a minor spec on it. That just does damage to like your everyday, like goblins and hobgoblins and whatever. So like your red bar health enemies. Like I said, mine's got Rampage, Outlaw. It's very good. DFA would be awesome too, but this, I've just, as you can see, almost 400 kills. I love this thing. And then I'm using Arsenic Bite. I would recommend something a little bit more long range, but if you have a shotgun that's arc, or like a preferred arc weapon, use that. Just use, but because primarily we're just going to be using, well, I use mostly the Arsenic Bite and Thunderlord. But if you have something you prefer in your energy slot that's arc, go for that. And then of course Thunderlord, it's incredible. It's very amazing. I love this thing. You'll see it with the boss. It's just, if you don't have this, you do have until the 27th to get it in the quest. I have been told if you do it now, it won't have that time gated thing, so you could potentially, if I'm being told correctly, just go through all, like, what is it, 4 or 5 steps of the quest. Might take an hour to do, like, maybe. It's one of the best weapons in the game, if not the best. So definitely, if you don't have it, hit up Amanda Holiday in the tower and get it. And then we're rocking Lucky Raspberries. Improves arc grenade chains, increases the chaining capabilities, so it'll hit like 4 enemies instead of like the 2 or 3 that it normally does, and has a chance to recharge each time it deals damage. And then if you hit a 4 stack, if you hit 4 enemies at the same time, it'll get a charge like instantly. So that's what you kind of want to do if you're going to run Lucky Raspberry. It's amazing. And then of course we're just rocking the middle one because that's kind of like my new favorite. But I would recommend either, any tree for this subclass is pretty good. We're just mainly using it to clear ads anyways. And then of course Arc Bolt Grenade if you're using Lucky Raspberry. But other than that, let's go ahead and rock this guide. Alright, so as soon as you spawn in, you can either kill all the, like, the 6 or 7 goblins that are guarding the entrance to the Infinite Forest, or you can just run straight through, and then we get to the Infinite Forest, which is randomized, so I'm not going to be able to guide that for you, but either run around and kill everything, or run past everything, depending on how much power ammo you want for the preceding strike. So we will edit this to where we can actually guide you guys. And just like the beginning of this strike, you have 2 options: kill everything or run past everything, or at least in this little this island. We're gonna run past everything just because it's faster, it's easier, and it's whatever. But so go ahead and just jump on past everything, if that's what you're doing, and then jump into this. And if you throw your grenade, make sure everything's on the outside. Otherwise, just kill everything really quickly. And then once everything is dead, we're just going to pop into this little area. Make sure you pick up all of that ammo. And then we're just going to use this teleporter again. We're going to throw our grenade, or I thought we were, but just kill everything again. Thunderlord works incredible for taking out these guys. And then once everything is dead here, we're just going to kind of follow everything. And in this area, you can actually run past everything again. Just jump into the shield and shoot the cube and go on. Or you can do what we do here and just kind of thin the herd a little bit. If you're lower light level, I would honestly suggest thinning the herd, killing the enemies. But if you want to take that risk, go for it. Just realize you will have to start this section over again if you die. But otherwise, as you can see, we're just going to say screw it, because there will be a Hydra that spawns in here, and we don't want to have anything to do with that. And then we're just going to jump over here, come around, jump over here. We're going to break the cube, and then we're just going to pop our super and take everything out. So bam, he should go down in like 3 hits if you're higher light, or 4 or 5, or whatever. And then we're just going to clear out the enemies over here, and we're just going to let the rest of our super die out. Just because those guys are fanatics, and they will explode with arc damage and probably kill you. But go ahead and just take them all out from a distance if you can. And then we're pretty much just going to do the same thing here. Just kind of stay back a bit. See how many that takes out, and then of course just Thunderlord everything else. So once everything here is dead, go ahead and just pop the cube, and we'll move on to the next section, which is also pretty easy. The Cabal versus the Vex version of this strike is actually my preferred one. But just go ahead and take out those harpies in the back. Go ahead and take these guys out, which shouldn't take too long at all. Especially if you have something with Rampage, especially the Arsenic Bite with Rampage. That thing starts doing a lot of damage once you get like a 3-stack. Very nice. I love bows in this game. But go ahead and take out the Hobgoblins and the Elite Harpy. Alright, so once you kill him, we'll just move on up into this next area. Thunderlord will take these guys out really quick if you don't have your super back. If you do, just go ahead and pop your super and clear out the room. Or actually save on to it for the next area. That's probably smarter. Save your super for the next room. Like I said, Thunderlord or Lucky Raspberries for some reason didn't hit that last Hobgoblin. Should have gotten my grenade back. But whatever. Not salty about that at all. Just go ahead and take these guys out. Thunderlord. And then once everything is cleared out here, just go into the shield, pop the cube, and we'll be on our merry way. I don't know how I missed that shot. Says something about my Crucible skills as well, I bet. But go ahead and go into the next area. And in this area, there's going to be a bunch of enemies. We're just going to go immediately to killing the cube. Just run past everything. So bam, pop your super. I like to clear out these guys as much as possible. Just make sure you have those 6 shots for the boss, and then try and clear out whatever else you can. Of course, this runs out. I get really lucky and I don't die here. And then once all these guys are cleared out, there's going to be one more Minotaur to our right, as well as 2 Hobgoblins. We're just going to take them out really quick, and we'll be on our way. Once you're here, you can probably run past everything, but it's going to be safer to just kill all of these guys. And then the group of goblins that are on the ramp. And then after that, I would literally just throw a grenade. Hopefully, and I wish Bungie would change this so grenades don't get shot out of the sky. I find that really annoying. but it's whatever. You can literally just, if you have Lucky Raspberries on, throw a couple grenades, and then I would just completely ignore the Minotaur and just use the teleporter to get to the next spot. Alright, once you're here, go ahead and take out the Fanatics, which are these exploder dudes. And then you don't want to move up very far, because otherwise you will spawn in the next couple waves, like you'll see going on right here. But go ahead and take out as many of the hobgoblins as possible, and then just come back to these stairs and take out the harpies. Like I said, don't move up too far. You want to take out all the hobgoblins before you spawn in any of the minotaurs or the anythings. So just go ahead and take that guy out, and then there's one guy back there. Take him out as well, and then you can just go ahead and run straight forward. We're gonna pop our super here again. Hopefully you have it. And then once he's dead, once most of the things here are dead, I clear out these guys, waiting for the boss's shield to go down. Once his shield's down, go ahead and just kill everything, and then just make a mad dash back to this area where it's safe, and just take everything else out with Thunderlord or whatever you want to use. And then just pop the cube and move up to the next section. In that section, we're just going to skip everything, so just kind of jump to the left and jump up onto that that rotating thing, and you can just literally skip that entire section. And then we'll be at the boss fight. Alright, so once you've broken the cube, go ahead and just stand about here. That way when the boss shoots, you'll be behind cover. Kill the 4 Vex. And then we're just going to use our Arsenic Bow to deal damage to the boss until the next wave of enemies spawns in. After that happens, we're going to kill the, I think it's the 8 total goblins that spawn in. And then once they're all dead, we're just going to take Thunderlord and smash the hell out of the boss until the next wave pops in. And that will start rotating. You want to be very careful, which is why you want to kill these 8 goblins before you do that. Also make sure you are full health. Or maybe we don't do that. No, that was the run I died in. So just get him to rotate, kill these guys that spawn in. Just make sure you're staying in cover from the boss, because even at 600 health, or 600 light, he is still doing about half of my health worth of damage with each of those shots. So cover is your best friend here. We go ahead and kill all these hobgoblins. And then what you want to do is just get the boss to spawn in this next wave of enemies. And then once those enemies spawn in, we're literally just going to go ahead and take them all out. And as soon as those are done, we're going to town with the Thunderlord. So you definitely want your reloading dodge for that. because you're gonna have to go really quick. Because if that doesn't happen, you're gonna have to deal with the Minotaurs, and then if you still don't kill him, you're gonna have to deal with the Minotaurs again, and then if you still don't kill him, he's gonna continuously rotate around, stopping very briefly, and you're gonna have a bunch of wave of enemies. So hopefully you can pull this off, and I'm just gonna let the rest of this video play out. So hopefully this guide helped you out. If it did, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. Look in the description box down below if you need a Warlock or a Hunter guide for the other 2 Nightfalls. And as always, stay positive, be happy, be healthy, live long and prosper, and have an incredible week.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes out, Guardian.